Peace, love, and light. So this is going to be a blackout message. I am just getting off work, and I've been wanting to record this message all day long, but I just wanted to make sure I have all my I's dotted and all my T's crossed for when I do this message. So I feel like I'm doing a series. I came talking to the divine masculines, and now I'm coming around the karmics corner. I got a lot to say. Actually, it might not just all be a blackout message, because I wanted y'all to see some images as well. I don't know, it just depends on how Spirit wants me to do this, but I feel like it's time. As I posted before, silent season is over. So yeah. So before I get started, I want to thank you guys for your likes, shares, and subscribes. It means so much. And for my newbies, hey. I know most of you guys came over from TikTok. So what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? I'm thankful for y'all support and y'all rocking with your girl, commenting and liking and sharing, all that cool jazz. I thank you. So let's get into it. So all day I've been hearing the word obstruction of justice. Okay. Now, in the situation with this karmic, and again, I'm not going to come to you guys if I didn't experience it first. So this is only me being real and raw because I've experienced this and I'm able to share my story so it may help another person. So we are in the time where we have the divine feminine and divine masculine relationship. Those are soul contracts that were put together way before time because of the divine purpose that God had in store for this union. When you look at power couples, the ones that's making millions together and building houses and having babies and getting married, all that cool stuff, that is what you call a divine feminine, divine masculine union, a partnership, a sacred union at that. In this sense, you are on dangerous grounds when you infiltrate this union. Okay? Now, a lot of times the divine feminines, we tend to lose ourselves. We tend to get caught up in the hype of being in a relationship that we kind of become a little bit codependent, a little bit, I don't even know how to explain it. But needless to say, we get in these relationships, and because we know the background of the union, we know that it's sacred, it's meant, we can sometimes get so wrapped up in that we don't do the healing that we need to do to keep the relationship at its best. And what I mean by that is the divine feminine, you're supposed to keep up with yourself. Not giving your power away, keeping your boundaries, just doing what you're supposed to do as being a divine being, period. I mean, yeah. But because it's too good to be true, because of childhood traumas, because of wounds of other relationships, you get into these twin flame relationships and you lose yourself. You doubt yourself. You say this is too good to be true, and you don't really trust the masculine because of the past partners that you were with before. And it just starts like a real toxic cycle effect, okay? If you ever hear that saying, don't let the man that you're with now pay for the man before you past mistakes. And that is true, because even me, I've known many times that I've allowed my past relationships to infiltrate on my current relationships because of traumatic experiences that I went through. Okay. I just want to say, y'all, this full moon is fire. Like, oh my God, it's so powerful. Oh, I got some things planned for me and my girls. We're going to release some stuff. But anyway, let me get back to it. I'm sorry, but take advantage of the full moon. Ooh, my throat chakra. All right, so in the sense that the woman, the feminine energy, tends to lose herself, not intentionally, not on no toxic stuff, just because, you know, of past experiences. This makes the masculine fearful. And 9 times out of 10, the masculine ends up discarding the relationship. Whether it's cheating and they're staying in the picture, or whether they're going back and forth with an ex, or they're just doing them. Like when they feel a level of unsurety in the relationship, they don't try to figure things out. They don't try to fix things. They run. Confirmation. Anyway, so in that sense of those 3 scenarios, here introduces the karmic partner. Now, let's get an understanding of what a karmic partner is, because I am so sick of women asking, well, am I the karmic? If you got to ask, 9 times out of 10 you are, because you should know. Like I said in my last video, yes, I had some karmic tendencies. I acted real karmalicious, because I was second guessing myself. I was doubting myself, and I wasn't allowing myself to step into my divinity and my higher self. So I was operating in a karmic manner. Okay. Now, a karmic person is a person who they have the mission to wreck people's lives. They're home wreckers. These particular people are nowhere near worried about their divinity. They are people who just out here loosely doing whatever they can to get by. 9 times out of 10, the prostitutes, drug addicts, people who are in ego-based are more likely going to be karmic. I am going to find this scripture real quick, if I can. It's Revelations 2:20. If you guys got time, come with me there. All right. I'm going to read this to you guys. No, I'm going to read. Yeah, say read the full chapter. All right, so let's read. Nevertheless, I have this against you. You tolerate that woman Jezebel, who calls herself a prophet, or a feminine, divine feminine. By her teaching, she misleads my servants. Whoa, I just lost track. Okay. By her teaching, she misleads her servants into sexual immorality and the eating of food sacrificed to idols. I have given her time to repent of her immorality, but she is unwilling. So I will cast her on a bed of suffering, and I will make those who commit adultery with her suffer intensely unless they repent of her ways. I will strike her children dead. Then all of the churches will know that I am he who searches hearts and minds, and I will repay each of you according to your deeds. Now, that, my friend, is a karmic. A karmic has succubus energy. A karmic has Jezebel energy. They use themselves as tools to trap entrap people. In my situation, my karmic is clearly a succubus. This person used sex magic, dark magic, black magic to entrap my divine masculine. Now, the funny thing is I believe he was trapped long before we got together, because this is a situation, like I said, it could be all type of situations. My particular situation, they knew each other before me and him knew each other, which makes it all the worse, because I'm going to get into that in a minute. But 9 times out of 10, when a man leaves the woman, the divine feminine, when the masculine leaves the divine feminine, he then is linked up to a karmic, because when you walk away from the feminine, you walk away from your contract, you walk away from your divine destiny and the purpose that God has for you. So you can't attract a godlike being in your life, because you're going the whole opposite way. So you're going to attract that. Now, usually these karmics is people who they like to party with and have fun with and get high with and drink with and do all of these, I'm going to call it short coping mechanisms to get over the fact that he's not in tune with himself because he walked away from his purpose. So in order to feel good, that feel good moment of validation, they go and get loved on by these karmics. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because I wanted to explain the dynamic of a karmic and make sure those of you who are questioning if you're a karmic or not, I hope that helps you to understand if you are or not. Now, just because you are not in your divinity and you are needing validation and all that type of stuff, that don't make you a succubus karmic, but it just means that you just need to do a little inner child and shadow work to get over your fears and insecurities so you can walk into your higher purpose and your higher self. Okay? Now, the difference between that and these karmics is because their intentions is clearly to steal, kill, and destroy. They're devilish energy. When I think of a karmic, I think of a person that has devil-like energy. Even in my tarot cards, when I pull the devil card, I pull for the karmic. That is explaining the karmic addictions and, all of that type of stuff. Now, since we got that understood, karmics, y'all know deep down in your spirit that you are not supposed to be with this person. You know that. Which is why you got to do your kitchen magic, your graveyard magic, manipulation, control, sex magic, putting it on him so he knows that you are, quote unquote, the one. You guys are doing mind controlling spells, conflict spells, so they can be in conflict with the feminine and anybody else that you guys don't like in the picture. You are very good at manipulation. You're cold-blooded, I give you that. But at some point, how do you sit with yourself knowing that you are not divinely supposed to be with this person? Like, do you think you're bigger than God, that you can manipulate the situation and try to make this person your person? Like, help me make it make sense. Literally. If I was a karmic, I would understand my purpose and my mission. It's just simply to allow this person to have a little fun and go about their business. Because at the end of the day, karmics, while you're doing all this magic, you're doing all this stuff to, and I'm telling you, my throat is like clowning. They do not want me to get this message out. Out of all of that, you then realize and get more upset because you understand that the masculine is not passionately into this relationship. Now, they may say it because they're great manipulators too. Now, remind you, when they're with you, they're in their karmic energy. So to be technical, when they're dealing with karmic women, they are karmic masculines. They're not divine because they walked away from their path. It's so much more deeper than this, y'all. It's literally spiritual warfare because it's about the divine path and the divine purpose. So when the karmic comes in the picture, then it's offset. Okay. Well, when I met my divine masculine / karmic masculine, because, yeah, I'm going to pray and believe that he's going to wake up one day. But anyway, he was already with this karmic woman. He was going through some things, not trying to put all his business out there, but he was lost and still is. So deep down, he knew that was not going to be a, what's the word I'm trying to say? Successful union, because they had a lot of traumatic experiences as well. Now, what made me make this video, because this black magic shit has gone too far. And what's funny is my masculine's family have dealt with this before. So it's nothing new. I ain't know nothing about nothing. Okay, I'm new to all of this, but as I'm learning, I'm teaching. Because there's a lot of women that ain't got a fucking clue about this, like I didn't. So anyway, let's back it up. He specifically told me a time where they got into it, and I'm not making it seem like he was a peachy king and he was the best boyfriend ever, because he wasn't to her. But the stories that he would tell me about her lets me know she was of the dark side. Now, remind you, I've only been in spirituality probably the duration of because I was doing tarot readings before we met. I was actually doing readings on him. He didn't understand it. He was only the type of person who heard about it and really didn't believe in it or whatever until he met me, and he's like, oh wow, that's crazy. I can't believe, you really do read people. You really are intuitive. Wow. Like, he still to this day cannot believe my spirituality. Like it's fake, or I don't even know how to explain it, but yeah. So anyway, there was a specific time that I cannot seem to get out of my mind. And it was a time where they got into it, and she called him or whatever, and she was chanting, I guess, and pretty much praying on his downfall. Now, I ain't think nothing of it. I'm just like, oh, okay, again, I don't know nothing about this. This is new for me. So as we meet and we get to know each other, because he is karmic and he's doing him and he's talking to numerous women, she really don't care because she knows that it's not serious until he meets me. Now, when he met me, he didn't even know that it was going to be serious. Because again, like I said in my other video, I had no intentions. I was pushing him away. So I really didn't care to know about any situations that he had going on because I had my own things going on. I wasn't tripping. That wasn't what we was doing. I wasn't worried about that. So, I'm really trying not to make this long. Anyway, when we met and we became serious, a whole nother side of her came out. Why? Because God is pleased because the union has happened. We finally met. Now we can live out his purpose. Now we both got our prayers answered. He prayed for a wife. I prayed for a companion. Boom, bam, we meet in the middle. Now we got a bond connection. We cool, we tight. I'm on Facebook posting my friend, because we was cool like that. He posted me. We living life. To my understanding, she was in the picture because they were still cool. But, of course, we know karmic masculines always got to be on that slick shit. So 9 times out of 10, he was telling her things and me things at the same time. Well, things got heavy. It's New Year's, and we are celebrating a new year together. And I go on Facebook and literally have thousands of notifications from this karmic gang stalking my page. Screenshots of their conversations, which I didn't give 2 shits about. I don't even care. And threats over my life. Like, that's my man, woo wop whoop wop wop wop. And I'm looking at him like, bruh, what's up? You know? If it's this serious, then we need to go ahead and call it quits so you can go and do your thorough thistle, because I don't like this. I'm embarrassed. I'm appalled at the length that this person went through to hurt him by coming at me, and you don't even know me. You couldn't even be woman enough to sit down and say, hey, who are you? Wop, whoop, wop, whoop. It went totally left. So then we let it go. I ain't tripping because, again, I'm not bothered. I'm not pressed. I get pregnant. And that's when shit really hit the fan. You spoke death over my life. And I believe that's when the black magic started. I've had kids before. Normal pregnancies. Never no issues. Now it's HG, hypermesis, whatever that stuff is called. Is it real? Yes. But something told me that it was way more than this. The way how fast this came upon me at 6 weeks of pregnancy. I mean, I got so sick so fast. I lost weight. I couldn't eat. Like, I was damn near dying. Well, no, I was dying. Because had I not went to the emergency room whenever my masculine was like, oh, it's all right, you're overreacting, I probably would have died. But I'm going to keep it a stack with y'all. This karmic put death magic on me because I got pregnant with his kids. Now, come to find out, she got pregnant before in the duration of their pregnancy or in their relationship, and she wasn't able to conceive. My condolences to that. So I kind of see where the frustration went, but did you have to go that far to do magic on your girl? No. Literally sent me messages. Your baby's not going to make it. It's going to be a stillborn, blah, 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 blah. I mean, it went down. She went there. And I'm looking at him like, what in the entire fuck? Why would a person say these things? If y'all not that serious, you know. You wishing death upon my life and then my unborn child. I'm in the hospital and shit. Like, whoa. Mind you, he's still talking to her. Cheating. Doing that karmic shit. Okay? Now let's fast forward, because there was a lot of instances. Like I said, I had to act karmic a few times. I ain't gonna say I had to, but I acted. Like I went and fought her. It went down. We went there. Because you don't wish death upon me. So my son is born. Now, we're not together. We're back and forth, back and forth. The narcissist empath situation. Steady beating me down because the situation itself was just out of control. So I didn't even get to enjoy a normal pregnancy or normal birth. The aftermath, because I ended up having the kid by myself. I mean, yeah, he came over and because she had massive control over what this person did and didn't do. And that was a problem to me because we had a kid together, you know? Anyway, let's fast forward. Now, again, we're back and forth, back and forth. He's with her, and he comes back to me. Again, I was at my low self. I'm going through postpartum. I don't know who the fuck I am because I can't believe I done got myself entangled in some bullshit. Like, you could have left me alone if y'all was still going to mingle, you know. I can't have sex because I gotta wait 6 weeks, so that was used against me because this person had done magic on this person so many times, even before I came in the picture. Now he got sexual addictions. And I cannot ante up to that. So it was rough for us. We had a lot of issues sexually, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Okay? Now, the karmic loses a significant person in their family. You can't play with black magic. It gots to go somewhere. And when you're a divine one, it's always going to come back tenfold. I'm just being honest. My condolences, but these is facts. So again, we're going back and forth. Instead of me being a divine being, I kept staying in the situation, and I ended up getting pregnant again. Boom. Sick. Back in the hospital. What in the entire fuck? The relationship just went south at that point. It was just over with. But we still kept trying because, again, we both felt a connection, a twin flame connection. And we couldn't leave each other alone. So then God was like, pull me up from my bootstraps. No, ma'am. We're not doing this. You got babies. You want them to see you go through this? You want this woman to think she won? 333. So I finally walked away recently. And I'm saying that he needed to get his stuff together. We need to figure this out. We need to heal individually. Not even a week later, all the things that I asked him to do or that was expected of him in this relationship, he is now doing with this karmic. They're back together, better than ever. Now, because this is again a divine union, the honeymoon stages is flaring up. It's not as passionate as it used to be. Now somebody is realizing they made a mistake. So on my phone line, woo-wop, woo-wop. Yeah. The karmic feels this energy. She's flipping in her boots because she know I walked away. So she's happy. She won. Her magic won. She finally did it. But the masculine is not reacting the way she wants him to. So now we back in the kitchen doing the magic again. I'm out of town for my sister's funeral in a hotel room. You can literally see where I was spiritually attacked. Getting beauty spells put on me. Where 1 minute I'm looking at myself and I'm like, dang girl, hey. And the next minute I'm like, what the fuck? What? Like, whoa, pimples popping up and weird shit. Black magic. I clearly was not trying to talk to this person. I clearly was okay with whatever decision they made because I'm working on my divinity. I'm working on my healing and my shadow work and my inner work. So I don't keep attracting these same people. And I don't keep allowing this person to overstep my boundaries. Because if we are meant to be together, somebody got to do the work first. And then that person will mirror. And then the union will happen. But we have a karmic that keeps infiltrating. And every time the masculine pulls his energy away from her, she attacks me and him. So that's enough that I'm going to say with that. But just know I got receipts of evidence of all the black magic that's been done on me thus far. And it's fucking crazy. I had no idea. And now it's to the point because I moved on and I'm doing me, and they was lingering on my energy for so long that because I snatched my energy back, now they don't have no energy to play with. So they still fucking with me. And I'm going to say they, because now they working together, because he don't understand why he can't get over me. He don't understand why he can't stop thinking about me. Why he can't let me go. Because we got a divine union, stupid. We got a contract. And guess what? God has an expiration date on things. You keep walking away from your path for too long, he's going to walk away from you. And that's exactly what happened. He was like, oh, okay, you want to be God? Perfect. Take over. It's always free will. He's not going to force us to do anything. So if you don't want to do his purpose, okay. It ain't going to happen. He out the way, on to the next person that's willing to be obedient and do his work. So now, from all the karmic justice, judgment, karma, whatever you want to call it, that has been done on me when I've tried to be nothing but loyal, genuine, unconditional love, all that. Never cheated. Never thought about cheating. Was always honest. I was loyal. Very strategic. Very welcoming in my, in my home. With my things, my finances, all that. If I'm building with you, I'm building with you. Period. Now, there was a point I had to pull back because I'm tired of being used and abused. That's not going to happen no more. So, sorry. So, anyway, back to the karmic. The karmic is shaking in their boots. Oh, my gosh, what's going on? Why is this masculine not doing what he's been doing? Why is his energy pulling back from me? Why are we arguing all the time? Why can't he get it up? Why are we having financial issues? Why are we about to get kicked out? Why is my kids acting crazy? Why? Because when you fuck with the chosen one and all that shit you got sent to her, because I know you've been going to some practitioners, but it's all coming back. Because I had good intentions. I wasn't trying to hurt. You don't even want to be with this person. You just don't want him with me. Let's keep it real. You can't stand to see him happy, which is why you do spells on him to keep him stuck. You don't want him to elevate and grow. What type of shit is that? You love this man. You want to be with this man, but you stopping him from being the man he's supposed to be. And I'm not even talking about versus the divine feminine. I'm talking about period. You guys want to have a successful life, he got to grow. Or you're going to be continually stagnant. You got to fake it to front. You got to do sex magic every week just for him to be interesting. For him to pull his energy back from trying to run and go back to the divine feminine. You're in heaven now because she doesn't want nothing to do with him. But then when you feel his energy pulling away, you're like, no sir, you're not finna take my man. So now you putting beauty spells, conflict spells, all this weird shit, trying to keep the union from coming together. So a lot of y'all twin flames, feminines, masculines, whoever this is resonating with, the reason why your union is not working is because this person keeps doing magic. Period. It sucks. It's like, I don't have nothing to do with it. I don't even want them. You could have them. Do you got to go that far? So back to obstruction of justice. You are trying to play God. You are trying to create a reality that has nothing to do with you. You are meant to be the lesson for a person to realize what they don't want. Who wants to be with the succubus energy? You read it? You read it, Revelation 2:20. You read that. Who wants to settle for that? Nobody does. And if they do, 9 times out of 10, they're under spell work. And guess what, karmic? It ain't going to work too much longer. Because God is tired. Enough is enough. Who are you to think that you can play God and break up unions, break up families, break up homes? Because you don't want to see this person happy and moving forward? So now you want to attack the feminine energy when she ain't even in the picture. You got it to where he's reacting and calling her names and you got it to where he's believing all the lies that you're telling him, when you know in your mind, body, and spirit that it's not true. Help me make it make sense, y'all. You're messing with an earth angel, a chosen one. Many are called, few are chosen. You cannot believe that this person, you're masculine, or at this point, was blessed with a gift. Many gifts. You can't believe it. You can't believe it so much that you try to be just like her. Copycat. You don't think that I saw that you do tarot videos now? Come on, man. You commented on one of my videos. I seen it. When you got to read from the book because you're not intuitive. Baby girl, stop copying. You ain't got to do all that. Be your own authentic self. It works so much better. I promise you. You don't think I see the pictures where your hairstyle's just like mine? Anyway. Yeah, it's exposed time, baby. Lucky I ain't saying no names, but I'm gonna keep it quiet. You know, I'm sure you watching and I'm sure you listening. Shame on you. But you wanted him, you got him. Because he still ain't changing. He may change for a season. But you spoke so much against his accomplishments, his goals and ambitions, that he don't even know who the hell he is anymore. So the person that you've been wanting him to be, he can't be. Because you done messed up the whole DNA by doing magic. Now, I guarantee you probably over there sick. Because when you make a plea with the devil, you got to pay. The work didn't work on me. It's working on him, though. But because it didn't work on me, where do you think it goes back to? Why you telling everybody that I'm doing black magic? I don't have to do that. I am of the light. Yes, I can tap into it. But I understand the political part of it. It always comes back. I'm cool. I don't have to do magic for a man to be in my life. Why? I don't have to do spells to make him want me, to come to me. I don't have to do none of that. Because my divinity speaks for itself. I don't chase, I attract. Which is why he still be wanting to be with me, no matter how much he be lying and telling you he don't. You feel it in your soul. I feel it every day. I feel his heart breaking every day, to where I'm praying that God releases me from his energy, because I'm tired, boss. You wanted him, you got him. He's all yours. Please know that. So I say that to say this. Stop with the magic. Stop with projecting. Stop doing all of that. Please and thank you. I'm moving forward, and I'm sure I'm not the only feminine that feels this way. We just want everybody to be cool and have a great life. Because when it gets to the point where you're trying to change up DNA and people's destiny and trying to block them from having love and success and all of that, when it gets to that point, that's really bad. You really need to check yourself. If you got to go to the lengths to do all of that, maybe you need to find you a different partner and do some healing your damn self. Because it's not that serious. So stop telling people I'm doing magic, because I'm not. And again, I got receipts of everything that you sent my way that ricocheted and is boomeranging back to you. God is so good, he don't even allow me to know what's going on. I don't even care to know. I don't even wish bad upon you. I'm that much of the light. But at the end of the day, something got to give. You got to do better. And masculines, I pray for y'all. Because y'all just a damn puppet. I feel like this karmics got more power than you do. Because you need stability, because you need money, or whatever the case may be, that you don't want to grow up and do what you're supposed to do as a man or a woman. Take it how it resonates. Shame on you. Shame, shame, shame. So anyway, that's really all I gotta say. Karmics, stay in your own lane. Get your own nigga. Man, woman, whatever. Sorry, excuse my French. And stop with the magic. It's getting out of control. I'm divinely protected, and nothing you do is going to infiltrate. Yeah, maybe some little things. You may get off with the beauty spells, but that's it. Let it go. I don't want them. You ain't got to keep doing the magic. Let it go. Please. I'm moving forward. You move forward. Enjoy your relationship, because you ain't got to worry about me. I'm out the way. Unless God physically comes down and say, that is your twin flame and you guys are going to be together forever, I'll believe it then. But until then, you ain't got to worry about me. So please stop with the magic. Please stop slandering my name. Please stop talking about me, lying to me to the mask and telling them I'm sleeping with X, Y, and Z, because I'm not. Just stop. Enjoy your life. Enjoy him. Stop worrying about what I'm doing and enjoy him. You can't have my energy no more. It's blocked. Let it go. Anywho, that's my story. I pray it resonated. I pray that you guys protect yourselves, feminines and masculines, because it's getting extreme out here. The jealous and envy and hate is real. And you simply ain't even doing nothing but being yourself and doing what God told you to do. And because of that, you will be hit with all type of stuff. So, I love you guys. Peace, love, and light. Namaste. Now, everybody's doors is perfect. Look at my door. This was not like this when we got here. The doorbell is messed up. There's scratches on my door. That's like that. And then the inside, the light switch is all broken. I'm like, what the fuck?